wanted to cook for all my website members because everybody always has a hard time cooking. Cooking healthy, that is. Everybody can find a lot of unhealthy, bad food, and I want to make it simpler for you. And trust me, I've tried these recipes on many people, and though they are very healthy, they are good. Now, you might like some more than others, but as far as healthy recipes go, I'm sure you will like them. So this week, I'm starting off with lime grilled chicken with black bean sauce. If you don't like certain ingredients, you can always vary them, but you will have the list of ingredients on the recipe. So, we're going to start off with making the marinade for our chicken. I've already got my ingredients measured out. I'm going to add some olive oil. This is about a teaspoon or two of olive oil for my marinade. I've got my lime juice, and as far as portion sizes go, if you look on the website, you'll find the complete recipe with the measurements, which can always be modified, of course. Okay, then I've got a mix of everything. I've measured it out, it's ready to go. Salt, black pepper, cumin, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. So you want to toss that in with your olive oil and your lime juice. Okay, and then we've got our minced garlic. Toss that in. It's a pretty simple marinade, but very flavorful. Just whisk it all together, and that's a pretty simple marinade. Along with these recipes being healthy, they're pretty simple. I've got a lot going on, as most of you do, so you don't want the most complicated recipes, and that's not what I'm going to give you. Okay, so this is your marinade. What you want to do is get your chicken breast, and you're going to drop your chicken breast into a Ziploc, and you're going to drop the marinade in there. So let me get the pre-marinated chicken out. Okay, now I've already marinated my chicken. Dropped it in the Ziploc, like I said, drop the marinade in. The longer you marinate, the better. It'll help get the flavor into the chicken. So I had this sitting for about 8 hours today. That's pretty good. You can do it overnight. If you don't have that much time, give it 2 hours. Okay, so I'm going to take my chicken. Whoa. Okay, just drop your chicken into your baking tray. Now, I said it's grilled chicken, so obviously I'm not grilling it if I'm putting it into a baking tray. You know, you got to do what's convenient for you and your schedule. When you're trying to eat healthy, you got to make time for it, right? So I'm just taking my chicken and I'm dropping it into the tray because I'm going to bake it today. All right, take all those extra juices and just pour it over your chicken. All right. And then we're going to pop it into the oven, about 25-30 minutes, depending on your oven at 350, or you can grill it 15 minutes, 20 minutes on the grill. Now that we got our chicken going, we want to make the black bean sauce. Got my black beans measured. I've also dumped my couple cloves of garlic in here, since I wanted to have all my ingredients ready to go. I'm going to put the orange juice. I know it sounds funny, but it actually tastes pretty good. You gotta trust me on it a little bit. About half a spoon of coarse salt, some fresh ground black pepper, and of course you can always modify based on your likes and dislikes. You know, a little extra pepper, a little less, a little more salt. As a last touch, I'm going to add some balsamic vinegar. This cuts the sweetness of the orange juice. So add that in, and once you've added it in, okay, we're good to go. And we're going to put this in our pot. We're just going to simmer it about 10 to 15 minutes. So I leave it uncovered, and once my pot gets hot here, I'm going to lower the heat to simmer. Once your chicken is ready, pull it out of the oven. Chicken will be prettier if you grill it, but since I had some time restraints, I'm just gonna pick it up, put it in my platter. Now the good thing is, it doesn't have to look too pretty when you put the black bean sauce and the garnishings over it. Black bean sauce has been simmering for about 15 minutes. Now, one thing that I did not show you was it was getting a little thick. You can always add a tablespoon or two of water while it's simmering, just so it doesn't have an overly thick consistency. You want it definitely to be thick, but not so thick you can't spread it over your chicken. Okay, I've got my bell pepper, and I did use the red and the yellow. It really makes for a pretty dish, adds all the color and the nutrients in there. So I chopped it up, measured it out, it's ready to go. Let me get all of that in here. And you can definitely add orange or green bell peppers too if you like. I just picked my favorites. A little red or purple onion on top, and then my favorite, cilantro. If you don't like it, you can skip it or just add a little for color, but I'm actually putting a good bit on since I love the cilantro. And so, there you have it, lime grilled chicken with black bean sauce.